What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna actually walk around the city. We're gonna show you some common items that you might be buying or the things that you're gonna encounter on a weekly or daily basis here living in Chicago, so that we can run through some of the common prices that you might see and how those compare to other areas nationwide. This channel is dedicated to all things living in Chicago, as well as all things Chicago real estate. If this video today has been valuable to you, please do us a favor and leave a like, put a comment down below asking any outstanding questions that you have about cost of living in Chicago, and definitely hit that subscribe button so that you can see all the future videos. What's going on here? All right, guys, so that property I was just standing out in front of in the intro of this video, we're now standing inside. This is 1036 West Newport, unit number 3. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, so we want to talk about the housing costs of living in Chicago. So this is a perfect example. We just picked one of our active listings so that we could kind of run through some numbers so that you guys can get an idea of what the housing costs might be here in Chicago. So this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's about 1,600 square feet, which is actually a rather large 2-bedroom for Chicago. You're right downtown in the Lakeview market, right next to Wrigley Field. So talking about being downtown the city of Chicago, this is definitely one of the neighborhoods you would consider as being downtown. We are listed at $474,500, so right at $475,000, and that does include one garage parking space as well. So as we move your way through, you'll see here we're top floor. We're in a 3-unit building. I'll call this a walk-up style. So you basically have a duplex down, you have a simplex in the middle, and then this is the top floor of the building. So because of that, you get these great vaulted ceilings, you get the open floor plan, you have the granite countertops, white cabinetry, nice glass tile backsplash, and of course your stainless steel appliances. So nice, good size, kind of common size kitchen here for a 2-bed, 2-bath. And then typical layout as you work your way to the back, a lot of times you're gonna have your closet or potentially your stackable laundry here. As I mentioned, 2 beds, 2 baths. So on the right side, you're actually gonna have your first bedroom. Really good size, so that could double as an office, guest room, or a nursery. And then your first bathroom here. Plenty of room for some additional customization in this unit. If you wanted to update some things, there's definitely the ability to do so in order to drive the value up even more. Your mechanicals, we don't need to bore you with that. And then this would be your primary bedroom on the back side of the unit. And what I love about this unit is not only this beautiful back deck, which is brand new in 2021, it was rebuilt, but the fact that the buildings next to us are lower, so you're gonna get really good sunlight flooding through this unit, not only in the front of the home, but also all the way through the back of the home. And then as we step outside, you gotta have a nice outdoor space in Chicago, get some fresh air. Size deck here. The deck out. So that is the exterior. Typically the garage right behind you is located at the bottom of the rear stairwell. So it is a detached garage, so you do have to go outside to access it. However, you do have a dedicated spot and you share that with 2 other owners. So come back on in. And then you can quickly walk them through the bathroom. As I mentioned, plenty of room for customization, making your own. Then you have your walk-in closet to the other side. And so as you follow me here back to the front of the unit, I'll just go over some high-level details. So this unit here, again, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, so kind of your standard 2-bedroom configuration floor plan. We're at $475,000. That includes an off-street garage parking space in one of the primary markets downtown in the city of Chicago, which is Lakeview, and more specifically in the niche market of Wrigleyville. So literally 2 blocks from here, you have public transportation, you have Wrigley Field, so any of the Cubs games you want to attend, it's great proximity to that. You have Clark Street, restaurants, bars, cafes, pretty much any of the conveniences that you want are right outside your front door. So with that, you are going to pay a little bit more, but you're going to have all those conveniences right outside your door. Before we move off the topic of housing and before we head up to the grocery store until we go get some gas and show you some different prices in regards to those items, we want to talk about property taxes, which is another thing that you often hear about. And obviously we're realtors, so we got to talk about property taxes before we move on from this topic. So the property taxes, typically in Chicago, the standard rate is going to be anywhere between 1.5 and 2% conservatively of the purchase price. So for a place like this, $475,000, the taxes for this unit in 2020 were $9,000 roughly. So that's it for housing and that's it for property taxes. So we're going to move on to the next one and we're going to take you guys through a couple other items.
All right, everybody, we just looked at housing costs. Now we got to go get some groceries because we're hungry.
Let's eat. All right, we at the gas station. Let's see what the damage is. All right, come in here. All right, here we are. Regular 87. We're gonna fill up the tank. I got about 17 gallons here. I think it's probably around 16 to fill it up. Look at the price, zoom in on that. $379.9. Regular 87. If you want to flash up to the sign, zoom in on that. All right, the damage. Talking about the cost of gas in Chicago. So just filled up 15.92, so just under 16 gallons, and the damage is $60.49. Just for reference, I used to fill up about 17 gallons for about $35 to $40 probably about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. So we've definitely seen a significant increase in the cost of gas here in Chicago. Mariano's, here we come. All right, Mariano's, we're here. One of the more common grocery stores in the city of Chicago, Mariano's. We're gonna head in. This is where I typically do my shopping. We're gonna talk about some common items that we're gonna grab from the grocery. Look at this, it is October. What do we got here? 2 for $9, $4.50 each for some pumpkins.
So you just saw some of the items that people are typically going to throw on their grocery cart. Everybody's different. Everybody's bill is going to be different. For me personally, I go to the grocery store around 2 times a week, usually spending between $30 and $50. That's going to come out to around $150 to $200 a month. So factor that into the cost of living in Chicago as well. All right, guys, now we're going to talk about parking. It can be super inconvenient parking in the city, but if you know all the right moves, you can make it super convenient for yourself. All right, so we used to use these things, but the super convenient app that we use as a realtor, you need this app, is Park Chicago. All you gotta do is plug the zone in that's at the top of one of these signs, put the amount of time you're gonna stay there, and boom, it's all done for you. There's also Spot Hero that you can use that has a lot of great rates in the city, super convenient as well. All right, now we're gonna talk rates for both those apps. With Park Chicago, you're probably gonna pay around 50 cents to $4 an hour. And with Spot Hero, that can range anywhere from, and you can modify that to a whole day. That's gonna range from anywhere from $10 to maybe $50 to $60, depending on the area that you're in. And now we're gonna talk about more permanent parking, like renting or buying a spot. If you're renting in Chicago, like I mentioned earlier, the area is gonna have a big factor on that. So that'll range from anywhere from $150 to possibly up to $400. Same with parking prices. That's gonna be around 15 grand to up to 50 grand. All right, guys, I hope you found this video useful for the cost of living in Chicago. We are a full service real estate team here in the city, buying, selling, renting. If you guys have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them for you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and tune in for our next videos. Boom.